Hello everyone. Today let's learn figures of speech. Now what are figures of speech? Figures of speech are those which are used in the poem. You will find them in the poem only. Why? To make the poem more effective. So we have near about 20 to 25 figures of speech. Today in this session we will do 10 figures of speech. So let's see. Simile, metaphor, inversion, repetition, onomatopoeia, alliteration, hyperbole. It's not hyperbole. It has to be pronounced as hyperbole. Tautology, antithesis, personification. So these are the 10 figures of speech which you will find often in almost all the poems. Let's start with the first one, that is simile. Now what do you mean by simile? Simile is the direct comparison between two people or two things. A direct comparison using the words such as like, as, so. For example, her dress is as white as snow. So the dress has been directly compared with snow. Word used over here is as. So direct comparison using the words like, as, so is known as simile. The spelling is S-I-M-I-L-E. The next is metaphor. What do we mean by metaphor? Again here it is a comparison. Simile also had a comparison. Metaphor is also having a comparison. But what is the difference between the two? Simile, it is direct comparison. Metaphor, it is indirect comparison, where we are not going to use the words such as like, as, so. All the world is a stage. The world is indirectly compared to a stage. Did we use the word like over here? No. So it is indirect comparison. The camel is the ship of the desert. Again the camel is compared to a ship. Indirect comparison. We are not saying the camel is like the ship of a desert. It is the ship of the desert. We did not use the word like. So it is indirect comparison. That is known as metaphor. Next is personification. What is personification? In simple, if we say P-E-R-S-O-N, person. Person means human beings. So we the human beings, we have some qualities like crying, smiling, dancing. So these are the human qualities. These human qualities are given to the non-living thing. The fan is rotating actually, but the fan is a non-living thing. But if I say the fan is dancing, dancing is the human quality, but dancing, we gave this quality to the non-living thing, and that is the fan. So it is personification. Inversion. What is inversion? Ulta pulta, aage piche. That is known as inversion, where the words are not arranged in proper grammatical order. Suppose I ask you what is your name. For example, you will say my name is Rahul. But instead of that, if you are saying name my is Rahul, are these words arranged in proper order? No. But you have to say my name is Rahul. That is the correct order. But when we talk about inversion, it is not in proper order. For example, Into millions they grew. The correct sentence is they grew into millions. So this is how the words are arranged. That means not in proper order. It is understood, it is inversion. Repetition. Very easy to understand. Repetition of words. I am alone, all alone. So here the word alone is used twice. So whenever in a sentence you will find 2 times or 3 times the word is repeated, it is known as repetition. Next is alliteration. Now it is the sound which is repeated, consonant sound or vowel sounds. Repetition of sound or repetition of that letter. I read the letter again and again. So here again ka that sound is repeated. So it is alliteration. Next, let's talk about hyperbole. Now what is hyperbole? Hyper means over, overactive. It is beyond the natural limits. Tears filled the ocean. Do you think it's possible? Can the tears fill the ocean? No. So this is something which is beyond the natural limit. So next, let's talk about tautology. Different words having the same meaning. Different words having the same meaning is known as tautology. Now in the class, normally the teacher tells to the children, keep quiet, sit down, sit quietly, don't make noise. Don't make noise and keep quiet is one and the same. The meaning is the same, but the words used are different. So for example, the thief crept slowly and softly and silently. The 3 words softly, silently, smoothly are one and the same. They are the similar words. Next is antithesis. What do we mean by antithesis? Antithesis is 2 opposite words in a sentence. Waves rise and fall. So rise and fall are the 2 opposite words, that is antithesis. Sit and stand, it is antithesis. So 2 opposite words are known as antithesis. The next one is onomatopoeia. Now what do we mean by onomatopoeia? Here it is the sound that suggests the meaning. The blind boy clapped at the crack of a bat. The blind boy cannot see the match, but the way the ball was hit, the sound of the bat made him understand that it could be a 6. So the crack is the word which suggests the meaning. Bees buzz. Chattering of birds. The snake hissed with anger. The word hissed shows the angerness of the snake. So the sound suggests the meaning. These are the 10 figures of speech we have done in the first part. But let me make it clear to you children that when you write, the spelling should be correct. If the spelling is wrong, you lose your marks over there. So the spelling has to be correct and you need to explain that figure of speech, why it is so. Now for example, if I say, in simile, we gave the sentence, her dress is as white as a snow. So we will write the answer as simile. After writing simile, you have to write, the white color has been compared to a snow, using the word like. Then you get full marks for that.